We like to believe that people become bad because something goes wrong with them. That pain corrupts them, that desperation changes them, changes their morals. But what if that's not true? What if people don't become bad? What if they become honest? Walter White didn't wake up one day and decided to be a monster. He woke up and realized that he had spent entire life being invisible, unheard, undervalued and unchosen.
What the hell, man?
And when the power finally knocked, he didn't ask where it came from. This is not the story about drugs or the cartel or the drug mafia in New Mexico. This is a story about ego, the great ego of Walter White. About a man who told himself that he was doing it for his family while slowly proving that he was doing it for himself. The question isn't why did Walter White change? The real question is, did he really change or was he just pretending?
Are you gonna stick me with that broken piece of plate?
Walter White doesn't chases chaos, he chases respect. Respect के पीछे भागता है, वो चाहता है कि उसे वो respect मिले जो इतने सालों से वो अपने दिमाग में सोच रहा था कि वो deserve करता है. He knows he's the smartest person in the room, but just imagine being just a footnote. A brilliant mind reduced to routine, a life where a greatest talent becomes just a footnote. और ये इस तरीके का frustration ये अचानक से ऐसा गायब नहीं हो जाता है, वो गुस्सा अंदर बनता है, ठहरता है और अंदर ही अंदर और पनपता है. It hides behind the politeness, behind responsibility, behind it's fine. Psychologist Carl Jung once said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Walter's resentment stays unconscious for a long, long time. And when that resentment surfaces, जब वो बाहर आती है, it doesn't look like anger. It looks like a purpose. वो एक purpose की तरह दिखता है. Walter White was not weak. He was just unseen. There are a lot of people in life who think that they are unseen, unheard, undervalued. इसीलिए बहुत सारे लोग इस कैरेक्टर से काफी रिलेट कर पाते हैं.
What's your name? Heisenberg.
And let's talk about the cancer, the role of cancer in his life. जब डायग्नोसिस में पता चलता है कि उसको एक लंग कैंसर है, लंग कैंसर से उसे करेज नहीं मिलती, उसे एक परमिशन मिलती है. परमिशन टू स्टॉप एक्सप्लेनिंग हिमसेल्फ, permission to stop compromising, permission to finally say, I matter. When the future suddenly feels short, morality becomes flexible. कल का डर कम हो जाता है, consequences का डर कम हो जाता है उसके अंदर. The control starts to feel intoxicating. The risk that he is thinking to take starts to feel meaningful. Existentialist philosophers often argue that when the death becomes real, people stop living by borrowed rules.
Fuck you, Bogdan. What? I said fuck you! And your eyebrows! Wipe down this!
The family lie. Walter keeps repeating that he is doing for his family, but here's the uncomfortable truth. If this was really about his family, he would accept help. He would take the money. He would have swallowed his pride, but he doesn't do that. Because for him, it is not about survival. It is about his dignity. Whenever जब भी Walter बोलता है कि I'm doing this for family, whenever he mentions family, it doesn't mean family. It means self-respect. Pride sounds noble when it wears the language of sacrifice. लेकिन सच ये है, he isn't protecting his family at all. He is just protecting the image of himself that he has in his mind.
Will you please, just once, get off my ass? You know, I'd appreciate it.
Heisenberg is not a mask. People often say that Heisenberg is a mask. It's his alter ego. And देखने वाले बड़ा एंजॉय करते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि उसका रीज़न है. इस कैरेक्टर से काफ़ी सारे लोग रिलेट कर पाते हैं. द फीलिंग ऑफ अंडरवैल्यूड, अनसीन, अनडिस्कवर्ड, हाँ, डिसरिस्पेक्टेड. ये छोटी छोटी चीज़ें ना लोगों को सिनेमा एंड टीवी सीरीज के थ्रू अगर जब भी वो कोई ऐसा कैरेक्टर देखते हैं, देयर इज अ लार्ज पॉसिबिलिटी, देयर इज अ ह्यूज पॉसिबिलिटी that these people are going to find it relatable. And it is relatable. These things are relatable. And लोगों के अंदर भी ऐसा होता है कि ये कैरेक्टर ऐसा दबा दबा सा है, हाँ. When he just comes out of his shell and does all these things, that becomes really enjoyable for people to see that this man is really growing. In case of Walter White, I believe that large part of audiences thought and they were actually enjoying what he was doing, but I don't necessarily agree that whatever he was doing was right. Right? Not at all. It was far from right. It was very bad. Heisenberg isn't who Walter pretends to be. Heisenberg is who Walter becomes. When fear reduces, when control increases, when social rules are removed. To say he doesn't really become Heisenberg, he is Heisenberg. It was just that some things were holding him back. Heisenberg is his real character, it's not his mask. This is why the transformation doesn't feel shocking. It feels totally natural and it feels right. Friedrich Nietzsche once warned that he who fights monsters should see to it that he does not become one. Walter White doesn't fight the monster. He realizes his power and he likes how it feels to be Heisenberg.
Fuck you.
And now there's a big topic called control. And in case of Walter White, the addiction of control. Walter White के केस में एक certain point पे money stops mattering, winning matters, power matters, recognition matters, being right matters, being feared matters. ये सारी चीज़ें power dynamics काफ़ी आ जाती है वॉल्टर वाइट के कैरेक्टर डेवलपमेंट में. वॉल्टर डजंट लूज कंट्रोल. वो कंट्रोल का एडिक्ट हो जाता है. वो चाहता है कि हर एक चीज़ वो कंट्रोल करे. ही मैनिपुलेट्स अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, even his close ones. He plays this game of manipulation throughout the series till the end, and he does so because it feels right for him to do, not because of his family or anything like that. इसीलिए उसके आसपास के जो लोग हैं वो उन्हें लोगों की तरह नहीं देखता, वो उनको ऑब्स्टिकल्स की तरह देखेगा, वो उन्हें टूल की तरह देखेगा. उसके लिए वो वेरिएबल्स बन जाते हैं. एंड द मोस्ट डेंजरस पार्ट, every step of him, every decision still feels logical and very clear and very clean and justified. The fall of Walter White isn't emotional, it's rational, and that's why it's terrifying. The writers have written this character impeccably. This is one of the most talked about, most studied characters in fiction.
You got one part of that wrong. This is not meth.
And let's talk about the truth here. The famous quote from the last episode. जब वो Skylar को कहता है कि that I did it for me. And this moment isn't redemption. It's clarity. Philosophy often reminds us that self-knowledge is not often forgiveness. Understanding yourself does not undo the damage you have caused. And in case of Walter, the truth comes very late. और जब आता है तब सब कुछ टूट चुका होता है already. The story of Walter White isn't about drugs. It's a warning about unchecked ego, about what happens when an intelligent man meets insecurity, when resentment finally finds power. Walter White didn't destroy his life chasing money, he destroys his life chasing recognition because of the things he does, because of the path he chooses to walk on. And I believe that Walter White really enjoys the path that he chooses to walk on. And maybe that's why his story stays with us. Walter White isn't frightening because he's different. He is frightening because he makes sense. And you know what? The real danger isn't becoming Walter White. The real danger is never noticing the part of Walter White that already exists inside us. Hey everybody, thanks for watching my video on Walter White. This video definitely had some spoilers, but if you want to check the series, this is the reminder that you should check this series, obviously. And finally, I just want to say thank you for staying and listening to the video, and I hope you subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot. Bye.